transmisión en Global 80. Y como nosotros somos especialistas en llevarle lo mejor de las noticias en vivo, en este momento vamos a hacer una transmisión especial desde Estados Unidos, la Casa Blanca y el Pentágono, quienes le están dando seguimiento en este preciso momento al globo aerostático que se encuentra sobrevolando gran parte de Estados Unidos. Recordemos de que la situación que se está viviendo en Estados Unidos es sumamente delicada, ya que en este momento Estados Unidos está tratando de hacer negociaciones para que acabe la guerra entre Rusia y Ucrania. Pero más allá de eso, recordemos de que China y Rusia están aliados. Esto representaría un gran problema para los Estados Unidos, especialmente recordemos de que el secretario general Anthony Blinken se encontraba camino a China para reunirse con el presidente de dicho país. Así que vamos a solicitar en este preciso momento las imágenes del Pentágono, que en este momento se encuentra dando información importante.
Continued support is required. So we consult regularly with the Ukrainians and our international allies and partners on how they can best integrate those systems. So that is ongoing work, but again, they've been doing a pretty remarkable job of intercepting Russian missiles and drones. Thank you. All right, time for just a couple more. Oren?
Two questions on the balloon. First, on maneuverability. Can it maneuver up and down as well as laterally? In other words, turn as well as change altitude? And in terms of tracking, how are you tracking this? Is it radar? Is it aircraft? And is it continuous tracking, or is it more intermittent than that?
Yeah, thanks, Oren. So beyond saying that we are continuously tracking the balloon, I'm not going to go into the specifics in terms of how we track, other than to say that we have multiple means at our disposal to do that. In terms of more specifics on the balloon, again, I'm not going to get into intelligence, again, other than it is maneuverable. And I'll just leave it at that. All right, two more questions, Phil, and then Qasim.
The Chinese, you said it changed course. Did it change course following your disclosure of its presence over the United States? And secondly, is to the point about its capabilities, how is it powered? How is it moving? How is it maneuverable?
Yeah, thanks, Phil. So again, on your latter question, I'm not going to get into intelligence. Clearly, it's a balloon that has a payload underneath it. I'll just leave it at that. What's that? What do you mean by payload? It's got a large payload underneath the surveillance component, underneath the actual balloon piece of it. So just leave it at that. And then in terms of the maneuverability, again, all I can say right now is at this point, again, it's moving eastward across the United States, currently over about the central United States.
But did it change course after your disclosure, or did it change further?
I don't have that information. Yep.
Payload, that sounds like munitions or something that would pose a threat to
No,
US
again,
citizens.
it is a surveillance balloon, right? So there is a surveillance capability underneath this large balloon, right? So look at a blimp. A blimp has a basket, right? So there's a basket underneath it in layman's terms. So again, large enough to be concerning if there were a debris field. So, all right, Qasim, last question.
Has there been any mill-to-mill communication with China with respect to the balloon?
Again, we've communicated at multiple levels, and I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Sorry, Pat, I don't know what you said, but is it armed? Is it munitions?
It is a surveillance balloon. Again, we currently assess it does not pose a physical or military risk to people on the ground.
Okay, what could payload that? Is it an engine? I'm trying
Again,
to
I can't go into more details. So, okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it.
para una rueda de prensa para los periodistas, en donde pudimos escuchar si los periodistas le hacían la pregunta al director del Pentágono de cuáles eran las acciones a tomar y de qué cambia esto en este momento del gobierno de Estados Unidos, las relaciones hacia China. Lo que pudimos observar y lo que pudimos escuchar es que el presidente o el encargado del Pentágono le decía de que en este momento no pueden ampliar tanta información, de que se encuentran en este momento investigando, pero de que más adelante se les estará ampliando toda la información necesaria al público para que se queden tranquilos y para poder tomar las medidas necesarias en cuanto a seguridad nacional. Eso es parte de lo que pudimos escuchar y pudimos ver en esta rueda de prensa. De esta manera ya llegamos a la parte más triste del programa, en donde nos tenemos que despedir hasta una próxima programación, no sin antes agradecerles que todos ustedes estén aquí formando parte de este espacio día tras día. Yo me encuentro completamente agradecida, además de que estoy segura de que Roberto también se encuentra muy agradecido porque todos ustedes nos hacen llegar todas sus muestras de afecto y de cariño constantemente. De esta manera nosotros nos despedimos hasta una próxima programación. Yo soy Bárbara Maholi.